Hello. How we doing? Guys, we are playing Tiny Bookshop today. I am so excited to be back playing Tiny Bookshop again. I love this game and I've missed it. I've missed it quite a bit. So we are getting ready to enter the fall season, which is so exciting. We still have, I think, one more day in summer to play, and then we'll be in the fall season. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much the intro. Let's get right on in to the game. How are we all doing? I am so excited to be playing this for you guys today. Let me check and make sure what day we're on really quick. So we are on... Yeah, today is the last day of summer in the game. Hi Kitty, how are you? Okay, let's see. Is there any specific... Oh, we just go to the beach today. Okay. Alright. So let's restock our shelves. And I always forget what does well at the beach. So crime, kids, and fantasy. Okay. Let me refill on some classics. Or travel books, not classics. Let's see, let's do a couple more dramas up here. That way we can do a few more fantasy. And then we will do this many kids books. And we will put more fantasy over here. And some kids. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go. I think this is going to be the bonfire. This game is called Tiny Bookshop. If you want to check out all the details on it, you can do !bookshop, I believe, in the chat, and it'll take you to the developer's website where you can, like, see if you can purchase it and things like that. New Year. I have been trying not to play without you guys, so that's why I'm, like, so far behind, but don't worry, we're playing today. I'm going to try to get as caught up as I can today. Alright, let's get the bookshop open for the day. I've never seen one of the concerts before, so this will be like a new experience for me. Oh, this is the bonfire! Wait, it looks so cozy. Okay, back to the shop before I miss somebody asking for a recommendation. Alright, bring a book to school day. It needs to be science fiction, and if it's less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. Do you have anything like The Invasion? Okay, so it needs to be a sci-fi book less than 200 pages. The Invasion, let's see. It's about aliens infiltrating Earth. Cool. Okay, so let's see what we've got that's sci-fi. We'll start down here in the kids section. Oh, that's Nancy Drew. That's definitely not sci-fi. That doesn't seem sci-fi. That doesn't seem sci-fi. No, maybe not. That's not sci-fi. No. Peter Pan is not sci-fi. What do we have up here in the fantasy? Gunslinger, Old West, Monsters, Humans. No. A Sword of Storms. Or a Storm of Swords. No. 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 No and no. Okay. Yes, it's really fun. Do you read a lot? It is interesting. I really like it. It's very cute, very quaint. It's just basically a um, cozy management sim that where you run a bookshop. Let's see, what do I have over here? No, Discworld. Is Discworld? Discworld's not sci-fi, is it? I don't know anything about Discworld. No, no. Moon, Moom Inland? Moominland? Oh, this is the Moomins. They're not sci-fi either, I don't think. Newton for sockets for babies. It's sci-fi mostly. Okay. What kind of sci-fi? What do you like? Do you read like any like Star Wars books? That's as close to sci-fi as I can come up with. Discworld is sci-fi. Okay, let's see how long it is. Where did I see Discworld? Discworld. Okay. Where did I see Discworld? My first one was Jurassic Park. I've been wanting to read Jurassic Park. I can't think of any sci-fi books. But I do want to read Jurassic Park. My friend Katie read it and she really liked it. Where did I see Discworld? Okay, did I just make up Discworld? I don't see it. Do you guys remember where I seen it? The hidden staircase. Oh my gosh, I have no idea where I seen Discworld. What the heck? Here it is. Okay, I found it. Oh, it's not under 200 pages though. Do you think they'll mind? The Dune series. Okay, yeah, Dune. See, it took me a minute. I know Dune. Ready Player One. Okay, I've heard of that too. I was trying to think of... let me think. I have no idea what that book series is called. They're short. They're like novellas. And it's about... It's Murderbot. That's it. Murderbot. Guys, I don't know if Discworld is going to work for this. Just because it's over 200 pages. What do we think? Should we just skip this one? I'm not really sure I have anything that's that fits all the criteria that they're looking for. So I'm going to turn the game audio up just a smidge. I feel like it's kind of quiet. So the book has to be under 200 pages. Yeah, you kind of want to like match it all, like all the topics that they mention. Like if they want sci-fi 200 pages, you try to match it all or they really won't be satisfied. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll skip it. We'll see what else we can recommend. Sorry. Can you guys hear the game okay? I feel like on my side it's really quiet, but it may be a bit louder for you guys. Turn up my actual game audio on my side and see if that helps. Oh, I'm so excited to experience this bonfire. I've never experienced one before. Hey, Anne. Hi. Hi there. Wow. Look how nice our last summer day has turned out. I hope the sunshine will last just a little while longer. I hate cycling to university in the rain. We unlocked a new place. Yeah, it's a very relaxing little game. I'm so glad I met you, by the way. Without your books and your company, I think I would be quite directionless. Thank you for hanging out with me. See you at the bonfire, yeah? And I still don't know if I trust you. If you missed the first live stream, Anne gave me a stolen plant. She normally sells plants during the flea market. Girl gave me a stolen plant. So, I don't know if I trust her or not. Hi, Fern. Oh, hello, sorry, I was just lost in thought. How's your day going? I really respect how well you've integrated into this community. In just 1 month, you've come further than I ever did in more than a year in this town. It's, well, good that we got to know each other at least. Cute. Fern might be my favorite. He's just so fun. Okay. I get to pick a book. I usually go for 21st century publications. I can always go for a fantasy novel. Do you have anything like Inkheart? Okay. I mean, literally, we're on a 21st century novel right now. Should I just recommend them Catching Fire? Let's see what else I've got. I've got this one. This one's even newer, but this is a manga series, I think. Right? Yeah. That one wasn't published in the 21st century. This one was. Any of these I think will work. This one was. What do we think? Should I just give them Catching Fire? That's the one that we were on first. I kind of like the idea of giving them Catching Fire. Seems legit. Okay. We'll give him Catching Fire. Well, it worked out. I can't complain. It's fantasy but dystopian. There could be better choices. Okay. So, it still worked out though. I don't think that they care too much about like the dystopian genre. I've never really had a dystopian recommendation, but I could be wrong on that. I just don't remember ever having one. Yeah. Yo, I'm glad you came. I've got some bad news. I can't do it, mate. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't think I can play tonight. I'm just not ready yet. I've got no album. I just need a little bit more time, alright? I'll see you tonight, yeah? No, Klaus, you gotta perform. I love the bonfire. It's gonna be brilliant. Oh, I'm so sad that Klaus won't be performing. Or maybe he will. Maybe he'll surprise us all. Oh, and Harper's here. Hey, Harper. I'm sad. Why does summer have to be over? I don't just want it to end. The holidays were way too short. I didn't even get to read that many books or build any sandcastles now that we all have to go back to school. It's so unfair. Adults get to play at the beach whenever they want. Poor little Harper. Little does she know. But I guess there's always next summer, huh? Okie dokie. I'll see you later for the fire then. Bye. She's so cute. She's a little silly, but she's adorable. What a week. Something with a historical setting is a must. I can only commit to something that's less than 200 pages. I also still like children's books. Okay. Do I have anything historical? When is Nancy Drew set? I have no idea. thank you so much for subscribing. Is it Sidhant? Sidhant? Thank you for subscribing. I probably mispronounced your name. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for subscribing. Let's see. Still like children's books. Well, this is the only children's books that I've got. When is Nancy Drew said? Okay. Well, it's set in 1930. Is that considered historical, though? What did we think? And then what's the other one that I have? Matilda. When is Matilda set? Yeah, that's right. No worries. All the best. I randomly stumbled across you from the algorithm. Oh, thanks! Thank you and welcome. That's so fun. I love it when the algorithm brings people together. Set in the 1970s or 1980s. Matilda possibly. So, if Google's right, Nancy Drew takes place in the 30s and Matilda takes place in the 70s. So I think Nancy Drew's a little bit older. What do we think? Yeah, Matilda takes place in the 80s, it says. I've seen a couple things now that say that. I think I'm going to go with Nancy Drew. That's the only two children's books I have left at this point. So let's go with Nancy Drew. She liked it. We're doing good. We did good. Alright, is this all of our book shoppers for the day? Hey Tildy, hello there. It seems like your work is done for the day. Yes, then let me welcome you to our annual bonfire night. It's wonderful to have you during the evening. We usually celebrate and give thanks for a good summer. And it's a tradition to make wishes and resolutions for the upcoming seasons too. But if there's anything about this past year that you regret or want to let go, you must write it on a piece of paper. Hi, is it Emna? Hi Emna, how are you? All the alternate suggestions. No, you're fine, you're good. I was trusting Google on that one though. And Google didn't fail me. It's failed me before, though. It said that if you burn it in the summer bonfire, it will remain in the past. Why don't you join the other folks over by the sea cave? I'm sure they will share what they have written down if you need some ideas. And then come talk to me once you're ready to burn your note. I'll give the signal so that way we can do it together. Okay, interesting. Oh, so the bonfire's starting? Look how cozy. That's so cute. Okay, there's plenty of people here to talk to. Let's see, who should we talk to first? Harper, okay. Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you so fast. Anyway, don't come looking for me on Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class, just to hang out with you, but I might come by the shop after school. But now I have some important business to take care of. Fire business. Bonfire night is the best. Oh, cute. Okay. This is Miriam. Well, another year has gone by. Time does not stop for anyone, does it? But let's not dwell on sentimentalities. Tomorrow is just a Monday like any other. And you make sure to use all your time wisely while you're still young. Cute. Who's this? Oh, this is Fern. Fern did not look like Fern from behind. I really do want to get to know people. I just don't know. I don't know what to say to them, you know? How do you always know? I don't always know. It's okay to say the wrong thing. People always ask the right questions. I don't always know. That's at least nice to hear. Makes me feel less alone. Thank you for hearing me out. You should probably get back to the others. Okay, let's see what Klaus has to say. Another bonfire night already? I was hoping to have gotten a little farther with my music by now, but who knows, maybe our big break is just around the corner. I'm not ready to give up yet. Gosh, I feel underprepared for the start of this semester tomorrow. I mean, I know it's going to be fine. I've made it this far, but what if I mess up? What if my very last exam this year, and they will determine like 50% of my grade? Okay. And then I need to wrap my head around my dissertation. Goodness, what will I even write about? There's so much prep work I need to do. Well, deep breaths. All I can do is give it my best shot. This sounds like me. Like, I am currently finishing up my schooling as well. This sounds exactly like me. Try to leave these pesky anxieties behind. Yep, tomorrow throw them straight into the bonfire. Okay, and then we'll see what Walt has to say. There's nothing better than a warm fire and the smell of the old sea on a warm summer's eve. I'll close my eyes for just a bit. Enjoy the evening, youngin'. Cute. Alright, let's see what we're going to do with our paper. Hi, I'm so glad we have such a clear night tonight. Did you have a chance to chat with everyone yet? If so, we can go ahead and burn our notes together. But remember, the celebrations will end afterwards. Yes, I'm ready. Does it have to be a no or can it be a picture? Of course you can, Harper. Okay, I don't like this drawing anymore. There it goes. This is cute. I kind of really like this. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Amen. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I am not alone. Okay. I trust in my experience. I'm not responsible for the decisions of others. I love this like affirmational little section. It's very, very nice. I've been really hard on myself and I'm ready to let that go. Man, I feel about 30 pounds lighter. He's jamming. I am needed. Alright, it's my turn. Okay. What should we say? Is it going to give us options, I wonder? Their notes are caught by the flames of memorizing and lively fire as your attention is drawn by its colors and lights, by the smell of its smoke and sweet summer drinks, and by the soft crackling noises of the wood. You slowly drift away. You think back on an eventful first summer in Buxtonbury. What would you like to leave behind? Let's see. Memories of the place before, the fear of the unknown, the new and unknown, and the need to please others. The fear of the new and unknown. A flimsy paper note drifts from your hand into the fire as you watch the world slowly give way to ash. Yes. How sweet. As if this game couldn't get any better, they throw this sweet little moment in there. It's been a lovely summer with you all, as always. You feel a sense of relief and determination. What does the future have in store for you? I will embrace the process. I will believe in myself. I will not shy away from difficulty. I will believe in myself. As your resolve grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. What? That was... Wow, I'm speechless. What did you guys think about that? I'm in shock. That was crazy. Okay, we are officially in autumn now, though. I'm so excited. Okay, do we need to buy any books? Fun workbooks. I'm gonna grab these used books really fast. Oh my gosh, we can get our dog a dog bed. How sweet is that? Okay. Cobwebs. Or shoe to spookify the establishment. Yeah. And then the dog bed. You know what? I'm gonna get the dog bed. Because my little furry friend, whose name I forgot what we named him, but I will look, needs a bed. Definitely needs a bed after I just said that. What's our dog's name? Do we know? Characters. Effects. Where's the dog? I need to know the dog's name. Buddy. Okay. We named the dog Buddy. Okay. Alright. So, let's go to the Bookston University. We just unlocked this. I'm so excited. Okay, we've never been here before, so I don't think it's going to tell me... No, it's not going to tell me. Okay, so it's not going to tell me what books do well. Do you guys have any suggestions, those of you who have played a little bit farther? Do you have any suggestions as to what books to put on my shelves? Or what extra books to put on my shelves? Let's see. Let's do a little bit of this. We need to restock on the kids' books. I feel like that's way too many kids' books. And then drama and fantasy. Do we want to do fantasy, or do we maybe want to do more crime books? Fact books may do a bit better here. No clue about this part. That's understandable. I think this may be good. I may add a couple of fact books. This is just me going off of an educated guess. We'll go with it. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Alright. Let's go to the university. How fun. I wish my university had like a book cart that just rolled up and was like, hey guys, want to come buy books? Let's see. Help desk student. So that should pretty much get you going. Any questions? Can I bring my pet to school? Me. It depends. Okay. Is it relevant to your research? Yes, totally. Oh, I love that. Okay. So we can actually... Oh, we can just click on them and they'll say hi. Talk to someone at university. Welcome to SBU. What would you like to learn? Cute. Need help finding your class? Would be fun if we could attend classes. Professor Wren. When? Professor Wren? When? Okay. How interesting. A mobile bookshop. Professor Wren, I'm excited. I'm inclined to purchase one of your titles, but first... Perfect recommendations. Okay. I'll try. Let's see how acquainted you are with literature. This is scary. Hello, I'm looking for a true challenge to my wits. I like fancy schmancy novels. I really enjoyed Lord of the Flies. Not Lord of the Flies. Oh, okay. Hold on. I must actually take a picture of that. Anyway. I would not consider Lord of the Flies to be fancy schmancy, but to each their own. Okay, so we have some poetry. Okay, we have Moby Dick. Is that wit challenging enough? Great Expectations. Okay. We have some Shakespeare. Middlemarch. I've never heard of that before. And then what's up here? The Poems of Emily Dickinson. Shakespeare again. Uh-oh. Henry V. The Soul of the Under Socialism. Henry IV, Part 3. What do we think for this one? Maybe... I've never read Moby Dick, so I don't know what it's about. Medical, prescript, enigmatic white giant, and a captain obsessed with vengeance. What about this one? The Soul of Man Under Socialism. That seems challenging. Any thoughts? What do we think? I need thoughts, opinions. I don't know what else to pick because I don't have... Well, no, I really want to give them a classic just because they're... Yeah, sounds challenging? Okay. Alright. We will go for The Soul of Man Under Socialism. As in heavy? Oh, wait, do you mean... like heavy physically? Because Moby Dick is pretty long, but this one just sounds heavy as like a topic. I am going to go out on a limb and assume you're talking about socialism. So we're going to try it out. See what happens. Yeah! Surely tickle my intellect. Good job, guys. I'm already familiar with The Soul of Man Under Socialism, of course, but I am always looking to donate copies to my students. Fun. Okay. Okay, good. We had a connection there. And a brainial? We had a connection going there. Did we unlock new outfits? Because I think that was Anne. Anne had a different outfit on. Cute. Hey, welcome to BSU, or SBU. And, oh wow, I forgot how busy it gets here during orientation week. Look at all these first years. I always feel a little bad for them. They look so terrified. I still remember what it was like running around this big new place trying to find the right buildings. And the endless icebreakers. Goodness, what a nightmare. But now that it's my last year, I almost miss it. Time really flew by. Well, anyway, we should do something to help these poor new arrivals out. Could you hang up this campus map in the bookshop? Okay, we will have to do that another day. I will need to remember to do that because I cannot do that right now. Okay, another book recommendation. Did you get anything new in? I need magic, whimsy, occult stuff. However, I'm not a fan of horror. Okay, so really maybe just enter any general fantasy. We could do a Narnia book. Narnia books are really, I feel, very whimsical. The Witch Boy? Three Witches. Okay, that's a middle grade novel. Okay, and then I don't have any other fantasy over here. Honestly, we maybe could do any of these. The Witch Boy's cute, or we could do the Prince of Caspian, maybe. I think that I may just go with the Prince of Caspian, because we've had this on our shelves, I feel like, a few days. Well, we've only played one day, but it's not sold yet, so I think I'm going to go with this one. Sweet. Prince Caspian seems truly magical. Occult stuff could be a bit dark or neutral. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but, she also said no horror, so I was afraid because I don't remember how much horror-y, like, I don't know what kind of horror, maybe. I don't know. I just went with whatever I thought was whimsical. Thank you. I passed my last exam already. Fall just started. I want some cold hard facts. I never read biographies though. Okay, anything like chemistry. Okay. Yes, the Prince of Caspian fits very well. Yeah, I had whimsy on the mind. Let's see. This is about galaxies. Is this the same book? Wait. Huh? I wonder if this is the same book. I mean, it's got the same, like, synopsis. I wonder if it's, like, a continuation, maybe? Maybe I shouldn't recommend them that, because they read it. So, this is all I got, really. I've never recommended them a book that they liked. Like, that they said they liked in the same sentence. It's kind of crazy that was actually up there, to be honest. Okay, we'll go with this one. I have short history of nearly everything. Yeah, cute. Okay. Jane Austen has been in the news? What kind of news? What does that mean? That popped up twice. Oh my gosh, we need to take a second and look at the stunning... Wow. I wonder what this building is. I wonder if we'll find out. But look at the tree. It's so pretty. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. And then look at the beautiful campus. Hold on, we didn't get to click on everything. St. Bookston, poet, thinker, visionary. Cool. I'm a big fall person, if you couldn't tell. Wow. This is a cute little college. We'll have to come back here. I kind of like it here. I made decent money. Okay. Let's go look at the decorations that we got. I did forget about them. So let's go look at them and see what we got. Okay. Decoration time. Okay, so we have our typewriter. And then we have a fern. This is the stolen fern. And we have a coffee machine. I wonder I wonder if the warm quality is only like a winter thing. But our dog has a sweater on it now? Why does our dog have a sweater on it? Where did said sweater come from? Because, like, I didn't do that. I'll have to come back to that. I do, however, want to put up the spider webs. Cute. Spooky. And then the dog bed, of course, we need to put out. I wonder. Wait, cool. Okay, so we put the dog in there ourselves. Okay, okay. And then Anne wanted us to hang this inside of here. So we'll replace that with that. And then we have the coffee machine. I kind of want to use the coffee machine. I kind of want to put it out. What does it do again? How do I check? Activatable. I want to know what it does. Is it not going to tell me? Is it in here that it tells me? Oh yeah, it is. Wait, it only tells me when it's activated. Okay, I'll sit it here. And then I'll go check and see what it says it does. Okay, so the coffee machine, they can prepare batches of coffee. It increases our drama chance, but it's a 7% danger. Which, like, I've heard that nobody, well, very few people have encountered the danger thing. So hopefully we won't encounter the danger thing with this being activated. But that's cute. Okay. I think we're ready to roll now. Yeah, we're good. We're ready. What is does it tell me my daily expenses for everything? Oh, my daily expenses are plus 12. Ooh. Okay, so everything there is increasing my daily expenses. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. Alright. So, where should we go today? We have, I'll show you guys the map. So we have the castle ruins. We just went to the university. I don't really want to go back to the university again. But we have the waterfront. Let me also check before you guys vote. Let me check. Okay. So we don't have anything there. Oh my god! It's a jack-o'-lantern! Lanky lantern. I immediately had to buy it. Okay, anyway, I want to go equip that real quick. I know I was just complaining about my expenses being high, but it's fine. The lanky lantern has to be out. I'm gonna replace him with that cactus. That is so cute. Anyway, that's adorable. Okay, we're ready to go back. Anyway, let's look at the map again. And then we have the Cafe Liberté, the supermarket, the beach, or the lighthouse. I know you guys can't see the lighthouse, but it's right there. So what do we think? Where should we go? Give me suggestions. I'm all ears. Me personally, I kind of maybe want to go to the cafe today. Because we'll have to go back to the waterfront square tomorrow for the fish market. But where do you think we should go? The lighthouse? Okay. We can go to the lighthouse. Lighthouse time. Okay. So, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Let's replace our books. What does well here? Let me check. crime, drama, and fantasy. Okay. So we can add a little bit extra drama books today. And we'll put a couple, I'll do a couple more just because they say they do well. And then we'll put the travel books here. I kind of want to do a bit more. There we go. And then we'll do fantasy. And then down here with the kids, I'll put the fact books. And then we'll do more fantasy over here with these other crime books. Okay. Alrighty, let's go to the lighthouse. Okay. Let's open up for the day. Pretty. I don't know if I said this in my last stream. Maybe it was the castle ruins, though. It was either the lighthouse or the castle ruins. I thought that this would be like beautiful scenery for autumn. This is not disappointing, though. Oh my gosh, and it's raining. How fun. Okay. I just need an absolutely gut-wrenching tragedy. I just want a literary fiction novel. I really enjoyed Valperga. But, like, don't make it a big deal. Okay. Okay. This may be a tragedy. I've never read any of the Henry stuff. I don't know anything about Henry from Shakespeare. That was one of the Shakespeare things I didn't do. Orlando? Passionate affairs, bittersweet moments, bending the rules of time, class, and gender. That does not seem literary fiction. Maybe. No. That's science fictional, no. I don't know if Emma's gut-wrenching. What about this one? I just know Shakespeare for tragedies. So what do we think? To go Shakespeare or to not go Shakespeare? Go for it. Okay. That's all I needed. Sounds devastating. I love it or whatever. Sorry, chat is late. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little bit of a delay on my side. It's fine. Take your guys' time when you answer. Ooh, their outfit is fun. I like the fishnets. They're interesting. Oh, there's little Harper. Hi, Harper. Moria? Look at their hair. It's purple. Oh, finally, I've been wanting to run into you in your famous bookshop. Everyone's been telling me that I missed a great deal while I was abroad. Looks like they were right. Catch me up then. How's it been here in Bookstonbury? Who do you like? Who's been bugging you? Not name dropping Miriam. That's funny. I don't want to name drop anybody. I'm not trying to be messy. This town likes me and they buy my books. No one? Alright, sure. Keep your secrets then. Why are we assuming that I have beef? And the beef wasn't even with Miriam. It was with Anne. For giving me a darn stolen plant. Anyway, moving on. All right, my name's Moira. Please, pleasure to meet ya. If you mind if I have a look at your bookstore there? I ran out of reading materials about 3 countries ago. Cheers. Cute. Do you think I should join the Pioneers? I don't like it when adults tell me what to do, but Sasha from school said they did archery in camp last summer. I want to do archery too, and this year they're camping up at the old ruins. That's like my favorite place in Buxtonbury. Cute. Alright, we need some inspiration. Alrighty, this is for Moira. So we have to make sure that this recommendation is bomb, because we've never met this person before. I'm looking for a book featuring folklore. I often look for books with queer representation. I'm on a deadline, okay? Let's see. Frankenstein, guards. I don't know that I have anything for the queer part of that question. I don't know what to recommend this person. I'm not gonna lie. It's a graphic novel. That's sci-fi, that's Avatar, and that's Discworld, so that's sci-fi. And Frankenstein's a classic. I don't know. What do you guys think? I honestly have no ideas. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. Do I have anything up here that has folklore in it by chance? That's a cookbook. Persuasion. Old English, scholars, folk hero. When was it written? And that's in drama? Huh. That's also mature reading. Explores violence. Nope. On beauty, following the increasingly dipping. No. I mean, Beowulf seems folklore. Yeah. We could go with this one. It does say folk hero in it. Not queer, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. But we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I wonder what this was based on. We did good, guys. Hi, hi, hi. Can I get a book? I love animals so much. Do you have anything like Gregor the Overlander? I have Gregor the Overlander right here, actually. But let's see if we have anything based on animals. Snow Day. This one is animals. Fantastic Mr. Fox. What else do we have? Charlotte's Web is also animals. House with a Clock in Its Walls. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with Charlotte's Web. It's cute. It's perfect for Harper. She's young. It'll work. Yippee! I love the animals in Charlotte's Web. Fun. Sometimes I honestly wish that we could give them 2 recommendations and they could pick from them and see which one, and we could see which one they go with. Just because of instances like that where we have like the Fantastic Mr. Fox and Charlotte's Web and they both would have fit her scenario. Alrighty, it's time to close shop for the day. Cute. Okay, so today is fish market day. Do we need to stock up on books? Maybe. We're running a little bit low on the classics and the fantasy. So let's buy this vintage book. Okay, that gave me a little bit more classics and fantasy. Okay. So we have to go to the waterfront market today. And I did not mean to buy that, but I just did. Oopsie. Sometimes I get my buttons confused because I also play PlayStation, and if you don't know, switch buttons are switched. Not, pun not intended, but they are. And it just gets a little confusing from time to time, but it's fine. You know, I can use all the kids' books I can get. Let's see. So, travel, fact, and classic. Thanks, Mackenzie. Sleep now. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some fact books. And then we will add some additional classics over here. And then let's do some travel books. Right here. And then we will add the rest. Let's see, we can add one drama book here. And then fantasy, kids books, and some more fact books. Actually, we'll do a little bit of classic down here as well, just to have a few extra classics. Okay, let's go to the waterfront square. Okay, so it's the fish market today. The fish market's not my favorite, but it is fun. The flea market is definitely my favorite. Alright, let's see what Walt has to say. Oh, looks like you managed to make a true friend out of our little stray. The two of you make a great pair. Yeah, so again, if you guys weren't here during the last stream, we did adopt this cutie little dog. We named him Buddy. He's sweet, and we found him during the fish market. Let's see. Fantasy is my fave. I like a historical setting. Yep, I already finished the last one. Girl is quick. Fantasy is my fave, and I like historical settings. Okay? A child should not be reading The Handmaid's Tale. We could recommend her some Tolkien. I don't know if she would like Tolkien, but we could recommend her some Tolkien. Dark Matter. No. The Willows, this wonderfully twisted gothic horror classic. Follows two friends and a canoe trip. When was this one? Okay. Well, this is definitely historical. This was set in BCE. I don't know. What do you guys think for a fantasy? So here are our options. This one, the Raymanniana, maybe. And then we have this one, the Silmarillion. I can never say that title. It is so hard for me to say that title. But this is Tolkien. And I think that's really it, because The Handmaid's Tale is mature reading, and this is for a child. So what do we think? This one, some Tolkien, or this one? What do we think? Any suggestions? I might go with this one, but also we could go with Tolkien. What do we think? It has to also be something fantasy. I think I'm maybe going to go with Tolkien, just because this one is a bit old, and I don't know if Harper would like that. But I kind of want to go with Tolkien. Okay, I'm going to go with Tolkien. Okay, she liked it. That's fun. Alright. So, let's see. Is there anything else that we can do while we're letting patrons shop? Your ramp can be quite steep, you know. Well, it's not just that. I suppose I'm stiff because I've been neglecting my exercise programs lately. I'm just not the type for it. It's frustrating and difficult and so dull, but considerably better and more effective than taking a dozen painkillers, I guess. My arthritis isn't going away anytime soon, after all. I have to take better care of the old hip. Yes, that will be my goal for the day. I'll leave you to your work then, but don't forget to rest. Thank you, Tildy. That was very sweet. We do have quite a bit of shoppers today. Not as many as we had yesterday, though. I feel like yesterday was a good day. I cannot wait also until we get another bookshelf, because we can get another shelf hopefully soon. So I do need to try to save some money for another bookshelf soon. Not a lot of people asking for book recommendations today. I'm kind of surprised, to be quite honest. Yeah, we definitely did not do as good today on at the fish market, but that's okay, because we can head on to the next day now. Okay, so I could buy some more sci-fi books, I think. Just because we do need the fantasy. So down here we have a fiddle fig. And then we also have a folding chair. Okay. So where should we go today? Do we have anything? No events today. I kind of want to go to the cafe just because we haven't been to the cafe. And I rarely go there. And I need to go more. So I kind of want to go to the cafe today. Okay, so what do people like at the cafe? Classics, fact books, and kids books. Okay. So we will add a few more classics. We are running quite low on the classics. And I feel like just about anywhere you go, someone will buy a classic. What was it? Classics. Fact and kids. Okay. Let me add... Well, we've got quite the plethora of kids books. So let me add some of those up here. And then we will do... some fantasy, and then we will do some more fact books down here, and then we have fact books over here, and a few more classics. I feel like we will very quickly sell out of classics, though, I'm not gonna lie, but we have stock shelves for the day, so let's get into it. Alright, let's open the bookshop and let's see who wants some book recommendations today. So this is Miriam, or Mariam. Good. As promised, we will begin our Pillars of Business course right away. Oh, I forgot about this. First, our association compendium from 1798 establishes that you as a vendor as a good vendor, you must know thy customer. So, do you truly know what the patrons of your shop want? Give 3 successful recommendations at the cafe. Okay, we unlocked a new challenge. I will observe you closely whenever you stop by. Let us see how spot on your recommendations truly are. Hi, I've been loving the game. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome in. Where are you at in the game? What season? What year? Let me know. I am currently in year 1, autumn something. I forgot what day of autumn I'm on. Maybe 3 or 4 at this point. I need some poetry in my life. I tend to enjoy the classics. Do you have anything like The Magic World? But I have to get back to the cafe soon. Okay, let's give you a quick recommendation then. No, 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 and no, and no. Okay, let's see. Are there any down here? Okay, so we have Hamlet, On Beauty. Poems. Here we go. We have some poems. Hal and the Other Poems. I don't think we have anything else. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. Perfect. Hal and the Other Poems. Music to my ears. I am on year 1, autumn also. Trying not to rush through too quickly. Same. Yeah, I've just been playing what I've been streaming. And I really, really love this game. We did meet somebody new. I forgot their name, but they were very cool. They had purple hair, and I really liked it. Tildy, good afternoon. You know, I still have a few book selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday, and if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. Okay, so... Okay, so she's got nothing over here on the street. I was just trying to make sure she doesn't have anything over here. Hey, you're you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? Yes, I love the flea market. You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? That's true. And I also have to start saving my money because I want to buy another bookshelf. I'd love to read something to do with real life. Also, I really love reading about real places. How Many Castles in 7 Days is one of my all-time favorites. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, so we do have travel books. So we could do, Join Rides on Instagram star Brooke travels on adventure through Luxembourg? Brogue? I don't know. As she explores, shares delicious recipes, and provides a refreshing take on travel and lifestyle. Okay. I really love to read about real places. Well, this is real life in real places. What do we think? Probably any of these maybe could do well. This one's about Appalachia. This is fictional, so that one won't work. This one would work. This one would work. And this one would work. I kind of just want to go with this one. I mean, it's about Instagram and, like, Instagram's current. It was also published the most recently, so, yeah. So what do we think? We go with this? Maybe? I think I'm fine with this one. I don't even want to go look at the fact books. They're a bit overwhelming. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Amazing. Sounds fascinating. If you say so. I don't know if I would want to. Well, maybe places, yes, but I'm not a nonfiction person, so I don't know if I would like it. This person, this is the person that I was just talking about, Moira, has sick hair. Oh, hi, wow, did you just adopt your dog, or are you just dog sitting? Oh, he's a sweet one, isn't he? I love dogs. Only reason I never got one myself is because I love spontaneous traveling too much. But maybe you'll let me hang out with your dog from time to time. Right, babes? Mm-hmm. Sure. We're gonna be best friends. I like Moira. I like her hair. Okay. Alrighty. I finally have time to read. I'd like a must-read classic piece of literature. I absolutely love fantasy and also like going on epic adventures in my reading. Okay. Ooh. We don't have very many. Now, I don't know if they're going to consider this classic, but I'm going to consider this classic because, hello, Percy Jackson. I mean, it's a must-read and classic piece of literature for me. And what's this? I still don't know what this is. This has been sitting on my shelves a while. But like Percy Jackson, I kind of want to go with Percy Jackson. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I love Percy Jackson too much. Sorry. Oh, fantasy really makes every day feel heroic. Indeed. Quite a bit of customers today. We did better here today than we did at the flea market. Or at the, not at the flea market, at the fish market, which is crazy. Okay, I think that's everybody shopping for today. Yep. I wonder what day we're on because I need to make sure I'm keeping track because I don't want to miss the flea market. I think we're maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, though, so I think we should be fine. Okay, we're on Friday now. So, should I go? What do we think? Because it says orientation week ends, do we think I should go back to the university for the day just to see what happens? I wonder if that means more traffic will be there. Let's see, we need some classics. Bad. Let's try the moving away sale first. See what's in here. Okay, there were some classics in there. I guess we'll buy the vintage books. Okay, there was no classics in there really. Okay. Alright. So, what do we think? Are we good with going back to the university? Opinions? I kind of want to because it does say that orientation week ends. And if it's, I don't want to miss out on an opportunity of potentially having more patrons shop. So, what do we think? Does anybody oppose? Does anybody have somewhere super special they want to go? Okay. Alright, we'll go to Bookston University again. Just to see. Okay, so now will it tell me what books do well? Okay. So, fact, classics, and dramas. Of course. So, I'm going to put some more classics down here. I really don't like fact books. Even though it says that they sell. I just really don't like recommending them. University sounds good? Okay. Alright, I'm glad we went with that then. Let's see. And then... Drama. And we'll put some crime books up here as well. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that'll be sufficient for the day. I have no travel books on the shelves, though. Oh, wait. I can replace these kids' books up here with travel books. On the fact for textbooks. Okay. I think we've got a decent amount. I've got 2 half shelves full. And then I've also got the drama. I try to, when it says what books do better, I try to do at least 2 half shelves full, which would, you know, be like a whole shelf. Wish I could make them a whole shelf. I genuinely don't know why I haven't done that. And then we'll put the travel books down here. Yeah, that works out better, I think. And then, nope. I need drama books. Okay, and then we'll put the fantasy here. We'll put some crime books here. And then we'll do a whole shelf of classic books. Yeah. That works out. I think that's better. Alright, let's go. You're right about the textbooks. I think that's smart. Even though I hate recommending them, it's still a good idea to have them. Okay. So, let's see. Let's do this again, and then we will go talk to the professor down here in the corner. Yes, what do you have today? Anything of a literary value? I wouldn't mind something niche. And I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. Okay. There's the same book. Hawaii's Story by Hawaii's Queen. Hopefully they will buy them without recommendations. True. I do not like being stuck with a ton of fact books. Wake, The Hidden History, Women Led Slay. Okay. This is niche. This is about PC parts. Bookstonia Encyclopedia. I mean, as far as like niche work goes, everything, it's a definitive guide to everything PC related. Scott really makes it sound easy. A book repair for PC enthusiasts and those who might want to upgrade all the way to the unbelievable 64 megabytes of RAM. Yeah. What do we think for this one? Do we agree with the PC? The upgrading and repairing PCs? I don't think I have anything else. I mean, I probably do, but this one is just like sticking out to me the most. We have the encyclopedia about Bookstonia, and then this is about the okay, that's about that. I don't know. Homage to Catalonia. This is a memoir. Okay. Alright, we're going to go with this one, the upgrading and repairing PCs. Sounds niche enough. I didn't think much of the cover, but it might be a bit waffly. But I like it. Okay. Well, you are more knowledgeable than I thought. I will be adding, upgrading, and repairing PCs to my research list. And when I return, and I will return tomorrow for the next title. Good day. Okay. Wait, there's a book on the ground. It didn't give me a note. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, we picked up a travel book. We just got a travel book for free. Cool. Oh my god, there's another one. Cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, there's another one back here. I sound like that audio, if you guys are on TikTok at all, that audio that's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyway. It feels a little strange to come back here to such big changes all of a sudden. Tildy's shop is closed and empty, and I missed that whole transition period, and now it's just gone. I don't know. I feel bad that I couldn't be there for Tildy to help her pack up. You should know that that bookshop was a really special place. I spent almost every day of summer vacation at Tildy's shop when I was a kid. They're only at the university. Good to know. I like getting books for free. So good to know. Always looking for the fantasy books that would take me far away. It was my refuge for whenever Dad and Nan were fighting again. And when we drive back home to Ryport at the end of the holidays, Tildy would always give me another book for the road she picked out just for me. I'm so glad she's in mine and Nan's lives. I hope she enjoys her well-earned retirement. By the way, good on you for carrying on the book business from Tildy. Mind if I have a look at your selection? Go right ahead. Have you had a lot of chance to talk to students today? You see, I overheard the new first years asking about where to get the books they were supposed to buy. A lot of the professors that aren't in the library chose books that aren't in the library for their assigned reading list. The kids sound so stressed. I wanted help, so I hope you don't mind that I pointed them in your direction. I know you won't have many textbooks or academic journals in stock, but your books are nice and affordable, and maybe you'll find something for them. So 15 fact or classic books to students. Cute. Okay. That would be lovely. Thank you. Cute. Hi there. I want a book with a coming of age plotline. I'm not really much of a pop science reader though. Okay, coming of age. I don't know about that. No. Herself wanted to call this book war, breaking novels, catastrophic. I don't know if that one would be coming of age. The heroic finds himself in the middle of intrigue, betrayal. Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is coming of age, right? Is that, well, I don't know. How much of Jane Eyre is it about Jane's life? Like, when does it start? Is it starting from, like, her childhood on? Because I know that it progresses to, like, when she gets married. Or something like that. It's been a while since I've read Jane Eyre. Love and contemporary classic. Okay. Better than the movies. Is Better Than the Movies coming of age? I have not read Better Than the Movies. I think that's going to be our two picks. Jane Eyre or Better Than the Movies. Which one do we think? And I'll give you guys just a second to get your thoughts together. Better Than the Movies seems very coming of age because I believe it's a young adult story. And then Jane Eyre, I wouldn't go with Jane Eyre. Okay. Then I guess I'll go with Better Than the Movies. That sounds coming of age to me. We'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Brilliant. This really speaks to me. Okay, thank you. I did almost go with Jane Eyre. I'm glad I didn't. Wow, yeah, lots of traffic right now. Okay, another book recommendation. What's up? I want an autobiography or memoir. Also hand me the most prestigious book you have. Do you have anything like St. Bookston, Myth, Legend, and Truth? Now, I did have a memoir earlier. Is this it? Yeah. Okay, so this is the memoir that I have. It's memoir by George Orwell. Tells the time. He tells of his time fighting fascists in the Spanish Civil War. I guess I'm just gonna go with this one. I don't really see anything else. Yeah, let's go with homage to Catalonia. Catalona? Yeah. Okay, that worked. We still have a couple more Patreons coming in. Let's see if we can break $80 today. We're close. We're at 78. Let's see if this, not a great selection. I'm sorry, you come at the end of the day and we're almost sold out. Okay, we did. We got $81 or 81 gold coins today. Fun. Excuse me. Okay, we did good. We did good. Alright, so it's a flea market day. I love the flea market. Okay, let's see. We still need some classics. Collect some collector's editions. Sure, we'll buy it. We'll see what we get. Okay, not enough classics. Anyway. So today's flea market day. Let's go to the flea market. Wait, what does well at the flea market? First of all, classics, facts, and crimes. Okay, so let's put some crime novels here. We will keep the classics section. Oops, that's not classics. And then what else did it say? Fact. Okay. And then we will put some fantasy over here. And then we'll split this and put some drama books over here. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, I think we're ready. Alright, let's head to the flea market. We have to go talk to Tildy as well, because I think Tildy has something for us. Hopefully it's another bookshelf. I don't think it'll be, but it could be. Okay. Alright. Well, actually, let's go see. Wait. There is a new stand. And he's got pumpkins. Okay, hold on. We'll go talk to Tildy first. Wait, there is a bookshelf there. Oh. I mega got my hopes up for that. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, nothing. Darn. I was really hoping that we could snatch up this bookshelf. Anyway, and I want to go see this guy back here. Can we talk to him? Gothic vendor, greetings. May I interest you in my wares? A cauldron. A cauldron? Wait, what's the cauldron do? Daily expenses +3. +1 recommendation per day. And what's this do? Ooh! Wait. But the cauldron. Okay, I hope that this is here the next time we come, because I'm trying to not spend all of my money. I have spent quite a bit during this past week that we played. So we will be coming back for this cauldron. But I cannot believe that this cauldron is here. Like, look at it! Anyway. Sorry, I'm a little excited. Many thanks. Okay, and then we'll also check out the other vendors as well. But I'm going to go ahead and open up shop. Okay, what do you have? Have a look around, I guess. Review board. When successfully recommending a book. Okay. Oh, it does have an expensive daily sales expense. We have a bench and a microscope. Okay, nothing too exciting back there. And then, Anne, what do you have for us today? Welcome to the flea market. Well, looks like you're swarmed with customers. Do you guys see any customers? Because I don't. Thanks, Anne, for the enthusiasm, though, I guess. I hope you still had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel they'd fit in so well with your vibe. Okay, so we have a Glinko tree, a dinosaur among the trees, a monstera, and window flower boxes. I kind of like the window flower boxes. Those might actually be coming home with me today, because I really want some window flower boxes because I think they're so cute. But we'll see. We'll see how much money we make today, and then we'll check out the art dealer. The art dealer never really has anything that I want, but we'll see what he's got. Yeah, he's just got some paint, which, like, I think I have some of this paint. I don't know about Dune, but I do think I have some of this paint already, so I don't think that I need it. Okay. Anyway, let's see about our shop and all of our customers that Anne thinks that we have. That was funny. Ugh, Anne. Tildy, oh, I'm so happy to have my dear Moira back. Of course, I fully supported her wishes to travel the world. You know, I was the one who convinced her fathers to agree on it. Moira is a grown person after all, and she makes good decisions. She has her first degree already. Interesting. This whole family needs to learn to trust her more, but oh well, who listens to me anyway? The most important thing is she's back in Buxtonbury, and I know she could be a quite good influence on you if you let her. Okay. She's such a remarkable person with so much drive. I have a feeling you two will become fast friends. Yeah, I do really like Moira. She seems really chill and really fun. I cannot get over this vendor shop back here. I kind of really love it. Gotta get some inspo. I'm into nonfiction these days. I like niche books and historical settings. Okay, let's see what we've got. First, I'm going to look for the historical setting. So we've got a book set in 1958. Let's see. This one was published in the 1740s, a dictionary of the English language. Lots of words and their meanings, slightly outdated. Okay, that could be an option. That one's too new. Maybe. And then this was 1974. So if we're going for the historical portion, this one's the oldest book that I have, and it does check off that niche book because it's a dictionary. How much more niche could you get than a dictionary? What do we think? Should we go with the dictionary? It seems niche enough to me, to be honest. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I don't really have anything older or more niche, so here you go. Oh wow, I can't wait to learn more. Cute. Okay. Achoo! Sniffle. Ah, hello, buddy. So are you enjoying the flea market today? I'm on the lookout for a new tabletop game, or an old tabletop game to be precise. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, well, it was good to see you. Bye. Fern's so cute. Alrighty, Fern needs help. anything hot off the press. I wouldn't mind a self-help book. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to read a really long read. Okay, so hot off the press. So he's wanting something new, and we don't have anything new at all. So this was published in 2004, and this was published in 2007 and 2005. So this is the newest hot off the presses book I have, but it's not self-help. And it's really not that long. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we got down here. Yeah, none of these are newer. And the classics aren't going to be any newer. And I don't think that there's going to be a self-help book anywhere else. So, what do we think? Should we skip? I don't really have anything newer. I think I maybe want to skip. Just because I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip just because we don't have anything good. Sorry, Fern. Oh, dang, it was a long shot yet. Sorry, Fern. Hey, you. So, still not much going on, huh? Gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. Alright, let's recommend Anne something. Hi, you got another book for me? I'm trying to read more female authors. I'm also into coming-of-age stories. I also occasionally enjoy escaping with a good YA novel. Okay, what do we have? It's the way we have nothing. Okay, well, this one might be a bit of a doozy. Coming of age, female author, young adult. I mean, I don't think I have anything. Well, no, it's not written by a woman. Darn, I was like, let's do Rick Riordan. Holly Black. Wait, we could do this. The Cruel Prince is the Cruel Prince considered coming of age? I would consider the Cruel Prince coming of age because Jude does come a long way in that series. What do you think? Shall we do the Cruel Prince? I kind of want to do the Cruel Prince. Yes, okay. Alright, we'll do the Cruel Prince. Brilliant, this really speaks to me. Okay. Whoa, this looks spicy? I don't think I would classify the Cruel Prince as spicy. Well, no. 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 Anyway. Potentially, probably exactly what I need to distract myself. Thank you for this. I think maybe she meant spicy like fun. I don't think she meant spice like a book person would mean spice when they're doing a book review. Well, maybe. I don't know. Wow, we've made quite a bit of gold coins today. We've made 94 gold coins. That's crazy. I told you, the flea market, it really always does good. I'm going to go buy these plants before we close. Just because I really want them. Okay, let's buy the window boxes. Cute! Okay, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go put those on immediately. Okay, let's close up. We're done for the day. Okay, let's go put on the flower boxes because I really like them. They're really cute. Okay, flower boxes. Oh, wait, we just have one. Uh-oh. Ew, and they look like that. I thought they looked different. I'm not gonna lie. They're fine though. They're cute. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and confirm. I do love the flower boxes. Alright. So let's see. What is today? Sunday? Yes. Okay, so today's Sunday. Where should we go? And what do we need to buy? I still need to buy... I'm going to buy this mixed book bundle because I still need classics. Okay, they gave me some more classics for now. I kind of want to go to the castle ruins just because I haven't been here. And I cannot remember which place I said I was going to really like during the fall time. But I think it may have been the castle ruins. So we're going to go there. Okay, what sells at the castle ruins? Crime, fantasy, and kids books. Okay, so let's get our crime shelf in order. And then we'll do fantasy. I love fantasy books. And then kids. And then we'll do some classics on the bottom. And then we will do some travel books on the bottom. And then we will put some fact books in here. Oops. And then, I always like, oh no, drama. Okay, never mind. We need drama books. Okay. Moving on. Look how pretty it is. I love it so much. Okay, let's go back. I didn't know if I'd done that or not yet. And then it looks like there's some campers chilling up in here. And then I don't know because it's fall. I don't know if the little campers will be back, but they may be. Oh yeah, here they are. Yawn. Oh boy. Another nightmare last night. It doesn't bother me. At all. I'm not a baby. Cute. Alright, Harper. Let's see what you're wanting. I like escaping into fantasy world, and I also like historical settings. I also like niche books for the most part. Yep, already finished the last one. Okay. I can't remember if I recommended this one to Harper or not. Can't read The Handmaid's Tale. I think I maybe did read this, or recommend this one. That one was published in 1927. Let me see when it was set. Or no, this is not the Witch Boy. I looked up the Witch Boy on accident. Witchwood. Okay, it says Around 1640. Okay. So this one could work. I should have taken that hint from the plague. But this one takes place in 1640. So that is historical. I could not think of that word. And let's see, what else do we have? No, Kiki. I love Kiki's Delivery Service. That is one of my favorite Ghibli movies. So I do love to see Kiki there. The Fisherman. We have Return of the King. And then we also have... I think I'm just going to go with Witchwood. Because it's set in 1640. And that is, you know, it's pretty historical. So I'm going to go with it. Woohoo! Fantasy really makes my everyday feel heroic. Same. Uh-oh, I think we're actually in trouble. Look. Nightmarish drawing? The kids' nightmares fully manifest as creepy drawings now. That's like stage 3 of 5 on the nightmare scale. How will I ever get them to sleep again? Bedtime will turn into absolute chaos. I need to find another way to calm them down and make them feel safe before any tears are shed or parents are called. Maybe you could help me out with a few books. Something super simple and... Okay. So we need to give her gentle books. How about some nice books about animals? That way I could even come up with a new badge incentive for them. Hey, how's it hanging? I still feel like there's something missing in my writing. I need to figure this out or I'll just keep letting the band down. Okay. Nonfiction. Okay, so this is what we've got. I tend to read lesser known works. I can't get enough of the poetry of architecture. Okay, so Shakespeare's not lesser known. Okay, so this is nonfiction. What do we think for this one? We could do this Physics 1908. Or we could do this Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. I don't know how lesser known this is. It came out in 2021, so it's a bit newer. I don't know. What should we do for this one? I'm thinking maybe physics. I don't know. What do we think? I'm going to go with physics. We'll see what happens. I don't really know if I have anything super specific for this, but we're going to go with physics. Yeah, okay. Class liked it. Physics 1908 seems pretty dope. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. And look at that ridiculous cover art. Where have you been hiding this, Jim? I already feel the ideas coming on. Brilliant, mate. Thanks so much for helping me with writer's block. See you later. Yeah, I need to write down all these new ideas immediately. Well, anyway, what do you think of the ruins? Can you feel all the stories that must have taken place here between the old stone walls? As a kid, I used to come here with my pioneer group and we would play Knights and Royals. Good memories. Oh, we completed something. Album for the Ages. Walk those hollowed halls of history. Cute. Okay. I wonder if Fern's gonna say anything to us today. Nope. He needs help. Okay. Anything hot off the press needs to be science fiction. Okay. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature, and also longer the better. Okay. Science fiction. So let's stick with the sci-fi portion. What do we have? Nothing. What's this? No. 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 Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. Okay. So this is sci-fi. But it's not very long. So I don't know if that will work. Let's see something else. Great Gatsby, no. 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 That one's a little bit longer, but it's not much longer. Okay, so here are my two options. I have Saga Volume 9, and then we also have The Invasion. The Invasion is longer than this one. So we could do The Invasion, but I'm not sure how he's going to feel about a kid's book. But we're going to try it. Let's go with The Invasion and let's see what happens. Okay, it worked. I was really kind of worried with it being a kid's book, but it worked. Saga is a graphic novel. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe that's the one I've been seeing that's a graphic novel. I don't know. It's popped up a couple of different times, so maybe. Okay, so we are ready to close up shop for the day. Alrighty guys, well I think for the day I'm going to call it here. I hope that you guys had fun. I'm sorry I don't get to do a bit of a longer stream, but I do have some things that I have to do this evening. But I hope you guys are enjoying Tiny Bookshop. I think I will let you guys vote next week so that way we can see what you guys want to play. But I had a lot of fun playing Tiny Bookshop, so if you guys want to follow me on any other pages, or if you've never seen my face before, hi, hello, welcome. You guys can do !Mackenzie in the chat, and it will pull up all of my socials. It'll pull up my Beacons page, and you can go check out my socials from there. I also post actual YouTube videos on YouTube besides just streaming. I post a lot of book content every Monday at 6 p.m. EST. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!